Hi and welcome to my channel. So the UK government has recently implemented and confirmed changes to working 20 hours, for the extra hours that you can do if you're on a skilled worker visa or if you're on a health and care worker visa. So I did a video on this channel a few days ago outlining all of these changes that have been implemented, obviously confirmed by the UK border agency. I'm going to link that video at the end of this video so that if you want to know what these changes are, you can obviously watch that video as well, because it's going to be very, very helpful, whether you're already in the UK right now or you're still planning to move to this beautiful country. But something happened. I've had thousands of messages since sharing that video from people who are concerned because they obviously have paid money to move to the UK using ghost employers that don't have any jobs whatsoever. And the reason why these people are concerned, understandably so, is because the UK government has also implemented many laws and rules regarding people that are moving to the UK without having any jobs or any working hours or the required working hours with their employers. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about this and what you need to do if you find yourself in that situation. Because like I said, there are thousands of people in the UK now that some have sold their property, some have left amazing jobs, some have left their families, some are stranded in the UK, they are homeless, they haven't got food. There's all sorts of things happening. And so it is a shame what is going on. And I really think that the UK government needs to be checking these employers before giving them the license to recruit overseas workers. Because if they don't have any contracts, if they have no jobs, what is the point giving them the license to recruit overseas workers to come and be stranded in this country? I've got no idea. But anyway, this is a decision that as an adult you would have to make individually. Personally, I always advocate for people applying through legit employers, but this is a process that is stressful. Many people don't want to go through the right processes, and so people look for shortcuts. But later on, you still end up with the fact that actually you've got to do the right thing to be on the right page. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate your time. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button now so you're the first person to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time. It's a commitment that I'm making. And so I also have a newsletter which is completely free. I've dropped a link on the comment section. You can also find my contacts on there. So there's my WhatsApp number, there's my email, and obviously once you join, I send information about updates such as what I'm sharing in today's video. I send information about free visa sponsorship opportunities to move to the UK or switch your visa if you're already in this beautiful country. NHS jobs, I've worked for the NHS for 11 years now, and there's a lot of advantages that you have working for the NHS, which many people are not aware of. There are also jobs that offer free visa sponsorship. They don't even need a degree, they don't need experience, and you can earn over £34,000 per year. I share those videos here and I send them directly to you if you're part of that newsletter. Also, work from home jobs, other opportunities that there are in order to earn extra money and just to be able to supplement your income in this country. So if you check the comment section below, you see a link for that. But if you've got any questions, queries, do feel free to use the comment section below and drop them and I'll be able to join you there. So what is really going on when it comes to these changes that have been implemented? Look, unfortunately, I say unfortunately because this has been a lifeline for many people moving to the UK recently. If you move to the UK and your employer does not have enough hours for you, changes have been implemented. I don't mean proposals. I mean changes that have already been confirmed and are on the UK, border agency website. And these, in fact, people are being held accountable for some of these right now. If you're not aware, please always check the UK the government website to make sure that you're also going through these changes, those that obviously apply to you. But one thing I must say, I do have a coaching program where I support with getting free visa sponsorship jobs in the UK, work from home jobs, career progression opportunities in the UK, NHS jobs, apprenticeships. If you want to, get into healthcare, get into nursing, how can you do that without spending any money whatsoever? If you're keen, by the way, you want to check the description box below or the about section of this YouTube channel, and you're going to see a link to join my private coaching program. It's only, like I always say, for the top 1%, for people that want to be part of the process, for people that are ready and willing to put in the effort that is needed to get a genuine job in the UK. If you're looking for shortcuts, you're looking for somebody that will do it all for you, that program is not for you. You've got to be part of the process in order for the program to even make sense whatsoever. Because it is not about paying somebody, sitting back, and then being told that you've got a job. That does not work with legit employers, because there is the interview process that you must successfully go through, rightfully so. So the program focuses on preparing you for how do you apply for the job, what is needed, what are the expectations, how do you prepare for the interview, what is needed, making sure that you're the best candidate when you put yourself forward. That is what that program is all about, rightfully again. So you want to check the description box below to make sure that you know what it's about if you're keen. So if you are basically in the UK without a job, your employer has no job, truth be told, the only thing you need to do is look for another job. As simple as that. There's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you should be doing. You should be looking for another job as a matter of urgency. When I say this, is because the implications that come later on are mainly on the candidate. And I think because many people are not aware of the laws and the rules and regulations when it comes to UK skilled worker visa as well as a health and care worker visa, that is why they get into these unfortunate situations. But you need to make sure that if you get to the UK, you need to keep looking for jobs, keep applying for genuine employers, so that when you get that visa sponsorship, you're not worried, you're not concerned, you're not having sleepless nights, and you know that you've got a job. If you're bringing your family to this country, you want to know that you've got a genuine job and you're going to be able to care for your kids, your wife, your husband, and all of that. Incredibly crucial and important. And the reason why I say you must look for a job as a matter of urgency is because it is now illegal for you to work an extra 20 hours a week with another UK employer if you're not actually employed full-time by the employer that has given you visa sponsorship. This means that if you have a legit valid UK visa with an employer that has no hours for you or doesn't have the required number of hours that you have on your certificate of sponsorship, you should not be applying to another employer to do 20 hours a week. This is now illegal. And I think the reason why the UK government has stressed on this is because many people obviously have realized that people are now coming to the UK without actually getting any job from the main employer. And then what they're doing is applying for jobs with other employers and doing 20 hours. So you need to be careful with these laws and rules, because in the future, that's where they're going to affect you. Another negative, thing about this is that if you do this, once they find out about your employer and they revoke their license, they're going to give you 60 days to either leave the UK or to find another employer. And let me tell you, it is not easy to find UK visa sponsorship, apply for a new visa, do all of that in just 60 days. And this is why I say it is a matter of urgency. It is not something that you want to be like, oh, I'll see what I can do, I'll see. There's none of that. You've got to make hay while the sun shines. And while I don't advocate for these processes, I will say, if you're watching my videos, you want to do the right thing. You want to take the time that is needed, in order to apply to those legit UK employers. Yes, it is going to take time. Yes, you may not come to the UK at the time that you want to come, or if you're trying to switch your visa, it may not happen as quickly as you would like for it to happen. But you will know that when you get a job, it is with a legit employer, you're settled, and there's no confusion at all. So it is very, very important. Like I say, it is so unfortunate that this is happening, because if the government just took some time to check that the people that are giving the licenses to actually have contracts, then this would not happen. But the truth about the matter is that the government cannot be policing every single thing. And also, some of these processes will cost more to actually recruit people to police that, rather than, how much money they will make from it. And so it is a shame that candidates and families and kids, children, husbands, wives are being caught in the middle of all of this. But again, like I say, as an adult, at the end of the day, it is your duty to make informed choices and decisions that are going to be beneficial for your family, for yourself, without putting yourself, at risk or in jeopardy. Again, You need to be applying for jobs. I keep getting emails every day from people saying, Melvis, I've come to the UK. My employer does not have a job. What can I do? You need to apply for jobs and get a new sponsor. And we are looking for a new sponsor. You again don't want to focus on the fact that you're going to buy a certificate of sponsorship, because if you've done that the first time and it hasn't worked, who is telling you that it's going to work the next time? And that is why when you take the time that is needed to apply, I know that this is something that is like, oh, not again. That is the way to do things, so that if you're looking for career progression, you're getting that. And that's why personally I like NHS jobs, because when you focus and get NHS jobs, yes, it's gonna take a little bit longer, but you're going to be settled. You know, if you want to progress into anything else, whether it's finance, IT, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be that you're progressing into nursing or into a clinical job. They also have the non-clinical healthcare jobs that also recruit, also offer visa sponsorship, that also have apprenticeships. It's really up to you to be able to put yourself forward, put in the work that is needed, you know, the sacrifices that are needed for you to get these jobs, to succeed, to excel, to thrive, and to really distinguish yourself in this country. So the choice is yours, obviously, but I can only say that these rules that the government has implemented are already ongoing at the moment. And I'm also going to link a video right here on all the changes that I've made regarding skilled worker visa as well as the health and care worker visa. So you can go through this video right now, in order to know what changes have been implemented regarding working 20 hours extra for people that have jobs with their current employer. So I'll see you in this video.